guys, so today I have an empties video. It has been a long time coming. There are a lot of empties in this bag I have beside me. I'm going to try not to lift it up too much because it makes a really bad noise, but there's a lot in here. So first, before I get into the video, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I post new videos every Monday and Friday. And with that being said, I'm not going to make this intro too long because we have a lot to get into, so I'm just going to get into it. First of all, like always, I do have some makeup wipes. I think this is the only one in here this month. It's been like a couple months, but anyway, these are the Neutrogena ones. They are my favorite. Also, you guys, I'm still working on the setup and everything of the camera. I noticed that the sound was kind of off in a couple of videos, so I think it might be my AC. I just had it on because it's so hot here, but I'm trying to film without it and see how that is, so bear with me. It might not be perfect. I'm also testing like different lighting settings. I think I like this one, but I'm still not entirely sure, so please give me your feedback if you will, and hopefully I can get it all figured out and figure out a setup that I really like. This one right now, it looks good to me from what I can see on my screen, but I never really know until I play it back in editing. We'll have to see how everything goes. Again, just bear with me. It'll get figured out sooner rather than later, I promise. I'm working on it. Okay, I'm trying to get the boring stuff out of the way first. So we do have a couple of deodorants. There might be more in there. It's really deep. There's a lot of stuff. These are both Dove Advanced Care Revive. So my favorite is the Dove Advanced Care Invisible. That's the one that I have now, but these were good too. I pretty much like all of the Dove Advanced Care line, so that would be my recommendation for deodorants. I was right, there are more. So this is another Dove Advanced Care. This is the Invisible, which is my favorite. And then this is a Secret vanilla scented one, which I love vanilla. I can't remember why we got this, but it worked fine, but I do prefer the Dove one still. So then we do have a couple jars of my favorite moisturizer. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream for extra dry skin. This is the one that my dermatologist recommended to me. I haven't tried just the regular, like, normal dry skin, I guess. But they're the same price, so I just always get this one because it's really, really nice. It makes your skin really, really hydrated, and I like that. I do have oily skin. Oily skin actually needs a lot of moisture too, because that's why it produces the extra oils, so I really, really like this one. I did recently finish up, this is a little spoiler for my project pan, but I did recently finish up the Shea Moisture African Black Soap Problem Skin Toner. I've heard so many good things about African Black Soap, but the things that I've tried have only been from Shea Moisture, so I feel like it's a little diluted maybe. Because it didn't like do wonders for my skin. It did help. This one particularly helped a lot more than anything else I've tried, but I think it's just the step of like adding a toner in, because I never do pretty much. I think I had like this negative stigma of toners before, because the only one I had ever tried before this one was the one that comes with the like Proactive kit, and that just like burned my skin so bad, like it hurt. This one never hurt after I would wash my face and like put this on. Like it never burned or anything, which is good, but like the Proactive one was just awful, so it just kind of stuck in my head that like toners burn, but it's not true. So that's where my project pan mark is. I'm just gonna like throw this away. If you are keeping track of my project pan, I'm sorry that you won't see like the actual empties in there, but it just gets to be too hectic to keep track of all of the things that I've finished up throughout the year, so I'm just gonna end that video, tell you like that I finished it up, and if you want to see the actual thing, I will tell you to watch this video, because that's where I'm going to show that it is completely empty, in case you didn't believe me for whatever reason. Next we have a bunch of sheet masks. I loved doing these. I got these all at Pink, Victoria's Secret, whatever. They were on sale for $7 so I was like, yes. So I got a bunch of them and I really liked them. I feel like when I would use them, my skin would just look so much better. So I feel like it's just like the extra hydration like really helped my skin. So I really do want to get back into using sheet masks regularly, because they put a bunch of good stuff into your skin instead of like wiping away more stuff from your skin, if that makes sense. Definitely need to get another toner and need to get some more sheet masks, because it did really help my skin all in all to use all of those different steps, because I get lazy with my skincare routine and then I get really bad acne. So first there is the Let's Pre-Glam little mask. This one had hyaluronic acid in it, which I love. It's in my favorite moisturizer that I just showed you, so I did really like this one. There is the Chargoals mask. All of these are like, I find them like slightly cringy names because it's like, let's appeal to millennials, but whatever, it's fine. So this is obviously with charcoal in it, and again, it worked just fine. I couldn't really tell if like any of these worked very much better than the others. Like I feel like they all worked pretty well for me. This one, Now and Zen. This one has aloe in it, which is a really good skincare ingredient. This one, Spa Sesh, has sea minerals. And then we have, oh my god, this name is actually the funniest to me. It's called Love When You Call Me Big Papaya. So, obviously it has papaya in it, and I enjoyed all of them. I felt like they really did hydrate my skin, and that extra hydration like really helped my skin to produce less oil and therefore less acne, which was really nice. So I need to bite the bullet and buy some more. I don't know if I'll buy specifically those because I don't have a Victoria's Secret near me, and the shipping costs and everything. I'd rather just like find some at Walmart or something like that. All of you like bougie skincare lovers are judging me, but like I need cheap skincare because I'm broke. I'll probably try to find some good alternatives at Walmart or CVS or something like that. Let me know if you have any suggestions for cheap skincare that I can get. And then I had some samples sent to me from Pinch Me. It's basically just like a free sample thing where you like take surveys to get free samples and all that kind of shit. I don't ever cuss on my channel, but it just like slipped out. I don't know. Anyway, this is the Garnier Fructis Smoothing Treat Hair Mask with avocado, and I really liked this one. I actually liked the way it smelled. I didn't think I would because I don't like avocado, but I guess the smell of avocado is fine. They also do have papaya, goji, coconut, and banana. So I hate bananas. I hate the way that they smell. But all of the other ones seem like ones that I would try, and I would honestly pick this up myself. I don't know how much it is. I don't know if it says on here. It doesn't say on here, but I would definitely be interested in picking this up because it was like actually really nice. And then these are Garnier Whole Blends shampoo and conditioner. They're called Oat Delicacy with oat milk and rice cream extracts. So I freaking hate these little shampoo and conditioner samples. It's nothing against the product itself. I could not like that sounded like very northern the way that I said not. Like I'm from Oklahoma, but okay. I could not tell a difference using this. Like I couldn't tell what these did because the sample is so small. Like this shampoo did not cover my whole head. It covered like half of my head, so I had to use another shampoo with it, and then that kind of defeats the purpose. So I couldn't tell what that did. And the conditioner was the same way. I couldn't use it. Usually I just use conditioner at like basically for like this part of my hair, which it didn't obviously do. I got like the ends mostly, so I could kind of tell with the conditioner a little more than with the shampoo. These companies that send out samples, well, it's not the company that sends them out, it's Garnier themselves or whatever that send the samples to the company that sends the samples to me or to other consumers. Need to learn that that's not enough to actually test your product. So like I just had to put that I didn't know. And I'm not just like trying to be greedy and like ask for more product for free. Like I know that sounds very entitled and rude. I was fine with like the hair mask sample, and like other samples that I get are fine in that like smaller like foil packet format or whatever. It's not my favorite, but you know, it's fine. But with shampoo and conditioner, I cannot get it like enough on my head, you know? Like I just can't tell. I have gotten full-sized shampoo and conditioners from Influenster for free to test out, and I've also gotten like the little kind of deluxe samples, like the ones that you would get at like hotels and stuff. Those sizes are good too. I can actually use those like all over my hair and know like what the product is like, rather than using like a tiny bit of it and it doesn't do anything, you know? And I have actually bought shampoo and conditioner because of those samples, whether it be like the deluxe samples or the actual full size. I've bought shampoo based on both of those because I ended up really liking it, but I can't tell if I like it if it comes in a little foil pack, so you're basically just wasting your product and wasting my time. So just the tea on that, I guess. I also have a couple of other little samples. So this is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer sample. I do really like this primer, but I like my NYX Angel Veil just as much, so I would highly recommend getting that one instead of this. I don't know exactly how much this is, but it's very expensive. And the NYX Angel Veil is expensive for drugstore, but it's like, it's like $16, $17, which is expensive for a drugstore, but not nearly as expensive as this, and I haven't found anything else that works the same way. You know, it's not the same exact type of primer. Then I have the Agave Sugar Lip Scrub sample from the birthday gift this year. I was not the hugest fan of this. It's just too it's very oily, which is kind of nice on your lips. It wasn't grainy enough to really exfoliate my lips. Sorry if you can hear the mowing outside. The oil and stuff moisturized my lips, but the actual graininess wasn't rough enough to actually exfoliate, so I feel like it didn't really do that much for me. I did really like the lip balm that came with this little birthday set, so I think I would purchase that myself, but this is a no from me. I would really recommend the Lush lip scrubs if you're looking for a really good gritty one. I don't think they're too expensive, and the one that I have is bubblegum flavored or something. It tastes so good. Okay, so then we have this Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer with salicylic acid. I bought another one of these. I do really like it. I feel like when I'm breaking out it really helps, but I try not to use it too much so I won't over dry my skin, you know. Next I have this Essence of Beauty Vanilla Whisper Body Mist. This was again in my project pan, and there's where I was at the beginning, and that's the last update, and then now it is gone, and I really liked this. It was $1, so I would definitely recommend this. Sorry again for the mowing, but yeah, if you're in a pinch and you need a nice body spray, I would recommend this because it's very inexpensive and it worked really well. It lasted pretty long, as much as any body mist does, and it smelled really good. Next I have a makeup item. This is the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. I think this was also in my project pan. I wouldn't repurchase this. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite, so I have other setting sprays that I like more than this, but it was fine. It did its job just fine. Just not my absolute favorite. I'm just going in completely random order, by the way. But next we have a pocket back from Bath & Body Works in the scent, I almost said shade, You Had Me at Merlot. It smelled really good, and I really love these. I have a bajillion of them, so I need to get through them. Next I have a beauty blender. Not actual beauty blender, it's the Real Techniques sponge. I have bought this again. I bought the little travel case thing, because number one, I don't ever take these sponges with me when I'm traveling because I don't want to put them in with the rest of my brushes because they're wet, but this solves that problem, and also it's just nice to have something to keep it in, so it's not just rolling around on my table and getting gross. But anyway, this is my favorite sponge that I've tried so far. I like it even better than the original Beauty Blender, and it's way less expensive. I also have this random packaging of this Wet n Wild eyeshadow. This is the Shadow Brulee, and of course I didn't actually finish this, but I depotted it into my Z palette because I wanted a nice cream shadow in there. My kitty cat wanted in, so now she has to be in the video. Hi. She's what's going on? I think she said hi. I think that's her. Yeah, she's waving. Huh? No, she's so cute. Her name is Stella, by the way, and she's a brat, but she's sweet and sometimes. So anyway, I don't know why I like to show the empty packaging when I depot something, but I do. Next we have this Kiehl's Ultra Facial Oil-Free Cleanser. I really liked this. I would definitely repurchase it if I had the money to do so. It's $20-something, which is a little on my price range for a face wash because I go through them so quickly, but actually this little sample is an ounce, I think, and the full size is 3 or 5 ounces, I can't remember. And this lasted me, I think, over a month, just by a little bit, but still. So a full size would last me a couple months, so that wouldn't be too bad. I can't like get it out, but I did end up cutting the packaging so it looks smaller than it actually was. This was something that I got in a Birchbox, and I really liked it, so I would definitely consider repurchasing this. Like I said, I cut the product open to get more out because I liked it that much. Okay, so next, this was a 100 point perk. This is the Belief the True Cream Aqua Bomb, and I love this. I got it originally as a little like foil packet sample, and I really liked it. It reminded me of my Neutrogena, but just like it's like a tiny bit better. So if you notice that the closet door is open now, it's because my cat keeps meowing at it. For some reason, she has some weird obsession with our closet. And again, if I had the money, I would definitely buy this. It smells like lemons, kind of. Just smells like very citrusy, and I really like that, and it felt really nice on the skin. It worked really well, and I would definitely recommend this. If you have oily skin, I think these kinds of like gel-like moisturizers are better for your skin, and creamy ones are better for like dry skin. This is another 100 point perk, the Purity Made Simple Moisturizer. And again, I did really like this, and I would purchase this on my own if I had the money. So right now, even like the Neutrogena one is a little out of my price budget. Next, I did finish up this EOS lip balm. It's blackberry something. Sorry, I keep looking at her because I don't know what she's doing or getting into, but yeah, this is blackberry something or other. Obviously there's still a little bit of product in there. I finished up a lot of these in the past, and like I said before, I just don't like to like stick my finger in there and like put it on my lips. It's just annoying, and at this point like the packaging scrapes and everything, so I just call this quits. I could get a little lip brush and go in, but it's just not worth it to me. So for me, that is done. Next, I did finish up this mascara by Maybelline. This is the Lash Sensational. Once I got it on my lashes, it did look nice, but it just got so messy. Like, so much extra product would come out on the tip, and I would have to like wipe it off every time. It just ended up getting so messy, and it was a hassle to use it every day, so I would not repurchase this. Next, I used up my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Fair. I would definitely repurchase this. I love using it for spot concealing. It is also nice under the eyes, but it's not my favorite. It's a little heavy under the eyes, but I do really like it for spot concealing, so I will probably repurchase this in the future. Then we have this Rue 21 lip gloss. These don't have shade names on them. Another product from my project pan, and I finished this all up. I don't know how well you can see, but there's a lot of like clear spots on the side where you can see the applicator through and everything. I like scraped at this and everything and got as much out as I could that way. I didn't take the stopper out because again, I just don't like it that much, but I do still consider this finished. That is it, you guys. That is all of my empties. I did have a lot of products in there, and I had to get this video done because I had way too much in there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and you got something out of it. Again, remember to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you here as a part of our little family that we're starting, so please subscribe. Also, I wanted to mention real quickly that I did make a Patreon. You don't have to like go and support me on there if you don't want to or if you can't, but it would be really helpful if you are able to and if you do want to. I am a very small channel, but I love YouTube so much, and I want to be able to post more and post better content. With your support on Patreon and everything, I can do that. I do plan on posting some extra videos on there for you guys if you do choose to become a patron. There are some videos that I scrapped from my channel, and if you want to see that on Patreon, then let me know. But for right now, I am planning on doing some live streams where I just like do my makeup and talk to you guys, or some random like special videos just for the patrons, and as well as like patron only polls for like what videos you guys want to see and stuff like that. So there are like a lot of perks. There's one perk where I will send you a personalized thank you card, and I think all levels that I put on there have some form of like a shout out. If you'd like to, it's always going to be linked below in my description, and you can go and see for yourself. It would really mean a lot to me, but again, you don't have to by any means. I appreciate all of your support on YouTube regardless, and you absolutely don't need to support me on Patreon if you don't want to or you can't. So don't feel bad about that. But thank you guys so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!